Okay, so for day 6, the career compare contrast, if anyone is ready to go on to that, there is a little agenda on here, but I thought I would help you out in navigating where you can find the 3 tests and how you can create an account. So you click this link here, Indiana Career Explorer, create an account, and then you can select an adult job seeker, career changer, or work one client. And there may be an option for adult education student. You can click either of those and hit next steps. Then when we get to this, there are 3 people. And since we're at an adult education school, we're going to click that one in the middle. You can put, for this question, a graduate just out of school looking for their first full-time job, even if it's not 100% true. Maybe you already have had a full-time job, or we're not fully a graduate. That's the ultimate goal, is that we are graduating. You'll put your years of work experience. And then for here, the Excel Center Lafayette is not listed, so you can put any of the Excel centers. I'm just going to click Excel Center Indianapolis. You shouldn't need an activation code. You should be able to just hit next step, and then we're going to create our account. Your zip code will be wherever you live right now, or if you're planning to like relocate to another county or another town within Indiana. You're going to put your birthday and your gender that you go by. And please contact me either by email, text, or neither. Since I already have an account, we're going to see if it allows me to do this. If not, I will just use my husband's. Nope, I think it works. So you can set up with the same email multiple accounts. So you're going to put in your username and your password. Make sure it's something you can remember. Maybe you write that down somewhere in your phone. I know I personally have a notes document with my passwords on it. What is your city of birth? Not 100% sure, so I just made something up that I think it is. You're going to answer these questions, or I prefer not to answer, and you don't really have to read those, but go ahead and read them if you want. I see someone typed in the chat that they have a question, so I can show you that in a minute, or I can answer that as well as I'm going through this. So what you're going to do is there are 3 tests you're going to take on the main screen. And after you finish a test, you always come back to this home screen here. So you're going to take the career interest assessment to find out what careers align with your interests. You're going to take a confidence assessment to find out maybe what are some skills that you're confident in and how they match with certain careers. And then there's an inventory that aligns with your values. So that's going to be similar to the values assessment you took. We don't want to be working a job that doesn't align with our values, or if we're very passionate about, say, the environment, finding a job that aligns with environmental issues might be good. And after you take them, all 3 tests, I believe if you click these 3 lines up at the top, there will be a tab that says assessment results. Yeah, here it is, underneath my assessments, and you can click my assessment results. Since I haven't taken the tests, it's not going to have anything, but for you guys, once you've taken all 3 tests, you'll be able to see jobs that you relate to. I may have another account if I can remember it. So when you log back in, you can click this middle button to log on. Looks like I have an old student's account already saved in here, so I'm just going to show you from his perspective. So if I go to these 3 dots and I go down to my assessments and go to my assessment results, it's going to show you that you completed the test and when you completed them. And you can click on those to see the results. There's another way you can see occupations. Oh, there it is. If you scroll up and you hit explore occupations, you can do occupations suggested by assessment results, or you can refine by college major, Maybe occupations you're interested in, you can look up as well. But if we want to look based on the results, we click that. And you can show as many entries as is available. Some people will have more entries than others. It'll tell you the demand of the job, the occupation name. It'll let you know what it aligns with. So if it aligns with your values, it'll have a check mark by it. If it aligns with your current skill set, it'll be check marked here, and interests will be selected here. And if you pick a job that you like, you can go to the next page if you prefer. You just kind of click it. And it'll tell you a lot about the job, like their job description, their salary range, what kind of education is involved with this job, the number of predicted jobs for Indiana and expected job openings, the percentage change, like how much the job field is increased or decreased. And then there's different tabs. So you'll need to know this for your career project, which will start next week. But it'll tell you about what are some of the conditions of the work. What are some of the tasks? There's a tab for interests, skills, and work values. What kind of education is required for the job? It's a lot to read through, but your project requires you to look at this stuff. So hopefully taking the career test is a good first step. There's a salary tab that tells you the middle salary for everyone who works that job. And then there's related occupations if you would want to look into something similar and an additional information, and you just hit the plus sign. So once you've taken your test, what you'll work on, and I do see the chat, so I'll get to those questions in just a second. You'll work on this career comparison worksheet, which has 3 tabs for each career. You can choose your top 3 careers based on the assessment, or you can pick 3 careers that you're interested in. So they don't have to be the ones in the assessment. I included another tool called K-12 Job or US Bureau of Labor Statistics, where you can actually search for any career. So let's say I didn't find a career that I liked on here. Not only can I search, I'm using Devon's profile, but if I wanted to look up explore occupations, I can search occupation by title and type it in here and then find that occupation and click it for more information. Or I can use this lovely website and search the occupation in the top. And this is super cool. You can click high school or elementary and kindergarten, and they have several tabs, which includes all the information that spreadsheet goes through. So it has the education involved, the pay, the job outlook, similar occupations. This is just another website and tool you can use when you're starting to investigate careers. Lastly, there's a journal that you can work on, but that's a little bit about how you navigate the portal, and please feel free to ask if you have any questions.